Okay, Wolfpack, we'll dive right into this WOD Talk video. We're going to do our Thursday gift card winners. We had a lot of giveaways this week. So if you didn't see the other video attached, it does have the raffle winners from the holiday party last night. So do this, we'll hit the WOD Talk, and then we'll be kicking off another wonderful week as we finish 2022. So we had a pretty big week 6, super exciting. 68 people, almost matched our highest number. You know, we might have actually had more. I know for a fact there was at least 6 or 7 coaches that attended the Thursday class. So I know we had more than that. So really, really cool to see big number like this for week 6. Okay, so we'll copy these, put them into the wheel of names, and then we'll do another shuffle just for fun. We ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Wow. See who won the $50 gift card for week 6. Looking like Chase Mitchell. Congratulations, Mr. Chase. I'll get you $50 whatever you would like. Gift card. Congratulations. Okay. Monday, we are going to progress our pressing work, and we're going to continue another long AMRAP. I really enjoy these longer AMRAPs with a rest in between because we're getting a ton of volume in. We're getting a little rest so we can maintain more intensity across the board. So I've seen a lot of benefit in myself as well as a lot of other athletes in these AMRAPs being able to continue long duration workouts, right, but maintaining intensity the whole time. So a lot of fun work to be done here. So we're going to drop one push press. We'll put that rep at the end on the split jerk, just like we did the prior weeks with the strict press. So our goal is to try to be a little bit heavier on this full complex than last week since we started with 3 push presses. Again, you are doing a lot of very dynamic movements, especially ending with 2 split jerks at the end. So it is a lot of work. Your heart rate's going to be higher. You do have to rely on more of your dynamic leg extension. So we need to focus on the things that make the push jerk and the split jerk work, because this push press here is going to fatigue everything, right? Especially our drive of our shoulders, right? So with the heavier weights for the push press, 2 reps are going to zap a little bit of that muscular strength. So for your push jerk and your split jerks, you have to focus on using as much leg drive as you can to get that bar off your chest, right? And then once you've lifted the bar, you know, to rely on your speed underneath the bar for your jerks and then your speed underneath the bar for your split jerk, okay? So you probably want to start maybe a little bit heavier, 5 or so pounds, 5 to 10 pounds, depending on your push press ceiling than you did last week. That way, if you make the same exact weight jumps across the board, you're going to end up at a little bit heavier weight. So if you started at 95 on the push press, maybe start at 100 or 105, and then make your incremental jumps like you did last week, and you're going to end up a little bit heavier. Okay. With the push press, make sure our feet are wide. That way we can get a full dip, full extension. Replicate the same footwork on these as well, right? So we want to make sure that our feet are in the stance that we would do a max height box jump or a max height jump. So typically a little bit wider, and then you probably still want to squat just about as low as you would there so you can get that full hip extension, right? Don't get caught up in the lighter weights, keeping your feet narrow, doing that little knee forward dip, right? That's not going to help you as you get to the heavier weight. So just replicate the same exact, playing with this pen and it's distracting me. Get away from me. Replicate the exact same mechanics on these push press, push jerk, split jerk that you would set 1 to set 8, okay? And then everything will be same every 75 seconds. 4 8 sets will build to that heavy complex, okay? And then the AMRAP, same as last Monday's 20 minutes on, minute off, right? We're going to add 1 handstand push-up to this round, so it's a little more gymnastics-oriented, okay? I put the row first, obviously to add heart rate fatigue, midline, and pull fatigue to make these toes to bar more challenging. And then for the kipping handstand push-ups here, obviously you're using a lot of that midline crunch and extension that you fatigued here. So really, really good fatigued handstand push-up practice. And since the reps are starting lower, it's a great opportunity for people to work on these in this Metcon, since we're not starting with 10 or 15 or you got to do 50 in a row, right? So if this is a challenging movement for you already, I'm totally fine, starting at a lower number and then progressing 1 from there, because like last week's deadlifts, we should be able to do probably through 5, through 6, through 7, probably close to 8, all unbroken, to maintain good speed and as many rounds and reps as we should be getting in this Metcon. So feel free, right, if you know that 5 is already a pretty high ceiling for you for handstand push-ups, start at 3. Or start at 2 and then add from there. That way we're keeping the rounds and reps speed up, keeping the intensity up, and we're not wasting this whole AMRAP going on and off the wall getting a couple reps, right? Delaying our rounds. So that's the best way to approach these AMRAPs. Is the rounds should be very, very fast to start, and then if you're only adding 1 rep, your round should really only be increasing, a few seconds per round for the first couple until we get to the later rounds. So pick a calorie row distance that you can do in less than a minute. You should be rowing this probably close to 45 to 50 seconds in the first few rounds. With added fatigue, you might slow down a little bit, but it should still be no more than a minute, or very, very close to a minute as we get towards the end. And then the toe to bar motion, or whatever gymnastics motion we're choosing here, we want to make sure it takes us no more than 2 sets. That way, again, we're getting through these rounds and reps fast. We're not wasting time on one movement. So the goal of this is, right, toe to bar volume under fatigue, and then working on the handstand push-ups after all of the fatigue. So feel free to knock these reps down, or do as many toe to bar as you can. Jump down, hop right back up super quick, get your knee raises in, finish the 10, and then move on. Okay, that's how I'd approach the workout. Have a great Monday. We'll see you in the gym. If you have questions, let me know. If not, peace, toodles, love, bye.